the eyes are that big so they can pull in any remaining light underwater and still see down there.
Oh, what? It's a little foot.
Guys, welcome to another episode of Northwest Fishing Secrets. We are right now in the Puget Sound, Washington, up here on a public fishing pier, fishing for spotted ratfish. They're an ancient Chimaera that's been around for probably millions of years, and they're these really weird looking little deep sea creatures. And we're gonna try and catch one, and we're gonna eat it. We're right now just kind of contemplating how excited we are to eat one of these guys, because we've heard that they're not necessarily very tasty, that they're bland with a weird aftertaste. At least that's what Wikipedia says. So to catch these guys, we're keeping it really simple. This is just an Okuma Salilo salmon steelhead rod. I use it for everything, guys. Then this is a Black Max, an Abu Garcia Black Max reel. Then down here I've got, I think it's like, I don't know, 10 or 15 pound mono going to a couple hooks. This is called a high-low rig. And then down at the bottom I've just got a little 2 ounce, what is it, a pyramid weight or something? Now for bait, we're just gonna use some simple, what is this, like tiger prawns, or just the cheap frozen store-bought raw shrimp. Their mouths aren't huge, so you don't wanna use a huge chunk or anything. This right here really should just do it. So when this is sitting in the water, we'll have this weight just shoveled into the ground, and then you'll have your 2 bait presentations hanging right in front of it. So when you're at a pier, just make sure when you're casting that you don't just blindly cast and like hook someone behind you or whack him with your weight. There we go. Get it way out there. That should do. All right, so we have hit the bottom, and we'll slowly tighten our line. There's a lot of slack in there when you make it cast and let that sink. So we've got to get all that slack out. I hope you can tell in the video that that tip is a little loaded right there. We just want a little bit of a load on it. So now what we've got is a little bell right there. Nice little indicator bell. Let's tighten that one more time with the bell on there. All right, and we're fishing. Now the idea with this bell here, if you've never used one before, if you got a fish biting. So we're gonna sit back now and relax while we just watch the pole and listen for the bell, and hopefully we'll get ourselves a little ratfish. The cool thing is, out on a pier like this, you never know what else you can catch. I mean, things could go totally crazy. We've caught the weirdest things here. You'll catch little sharks. You could, oh, we've got something happening here already, guys. I literally just saw the pole tip moving. Just in case we got to set the hook. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a crab.
I think a crab was messing with mine too. I just saw a little like...
Yeah. Yeah, guys, when a crab is like messing with it, it kind of looks like what happened over there. Usually a fish, your pole movement will be a lot more erratic. A crab, it looks more like they're just moving around with their claws a little. Remember, a fish is gonna bite and try and swim off, so you'll get a stronger movement. Guys, we got something here. We got, oh, that's a fish. Oh, the bell's still on. Dang, I wanted to get the bell off of there. But we're just gonna go all newbie style. We got something, Brian. I couldn't get the bell off in time. I was just adjusting the camera there. We got a little fish here. Feels ratfishy, it's small. Do you mind popping that bell off? Thank you, sir. All right, guys, fish on, baby. Long bit of fishing. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's a ratfish. Awesome, guys, we've got a ratfish down there. Ooh, hopefully stays on. Come on. Look at that. Okay, now these ratfish do actually have a poisonous spine somewhere on them. I don't exactly know where it is. Okay, so his barb, I think, is right here. This guy there has a big spine on the back. So what I'll try and do is put my hand over that so it can't prick me. Now we're using barbless hooks, so they'll come out of the mouth really easily. All right, guys, check out this crazy looking creature right here. They are not in the same family as sharks, but they're in the same class. They are, I believe, in the family of Chimaera. And what that is a I'm gonna butcher this, cartilaginous fish. So they don't have a skeleton made of bone, but it's made of cartilage. They've got sensors in their nose there to detect all sorts of stuff underwater. And then their giant eyes, because these are more deep sea creatures, the eyes are that big so they can pull in any remaining light underwater and still see down there.
Right there, it almost looks like it's riveted, like plates that have been riveted on like a boat.
Oh, that's true.
It's very steampunk. That's bizarro.
Yeah, ow. It almost like, yeah, it'll spike you. It's got little tiny teeth on this thing up on the top of their head. I don't know what this is for, actually. That is crazy.
No, I don't think so. Oh, what? It's a little foot. It's a little foot, dude. They have feet. This is something that's totally new to me, but ratfish, it looks like they actually have feet. Here, look at this. It kind of pops down, yeah. See, it comes out like that. And they have them on each side in the rear. So my guess is that they can use these little guys to walk around the seafloor.
So in case you guys are brand new to my channel, well, this is what I do. I like eat weird stuff for you guys. Not only, I do other things like building homemade bobbers and making homemade lures. So if you enjoy all of that kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe and ring that notification bell. That way you guys don't miss the weekly videos I upload, like eating a ratfish. Well, I guess I'll be a human experiment for you guys. I did just prick myself on that darn spine as I was like just cleaning out the sink a little before cutting into this fish. It doesn't really hurt right now, but it was only the very tip of that that barb that got me. But as of right now, just a little bit of blood, no pain. Let's just see what that looks like on the inside. Maybe some alien's gonna jump at us. There we go. Okay, so inside they look pretty familiar. Never punctured this right here. If you see a green to blue colored little thing filled with juice, it's the gallbladder. You don't want to puncture it. It like makes the meat of the fish taste terrible. If you do, immediately rinse it with water. A lot of people call it the bloodline in the back of the fish, but that's actually the kidneys. But I'm not sure on sharks and chimeras if this here might be the kidneys. That straight up looks kind of like a human kidney. So we're gonna cut through here. Okay, you know, this is looking not that bad all of a sudden. Let's go ahead and just give it a quick little rinse. Get those kidneys out of there. All right, and like I already showed you on the dock, this is just the weirdest thing, how they have these little flip out feet. Look at that, I mean, that's just bizarre. YouTube doesn't pay me enough to eat ratfish gonads, so we're gonna just kind of cut this off here. There we go. That came off nice and easy. Easy. And anything that we don't use, like this stuff here, I'll just make sure to bring it back to the ocean. That way we can return the nutrients back where they belong.
It feels really weird. Cutting through there is kind of like cutting, I don't even know how to describe it really. The meat looks good, nice and firm.
Honestly, it doesn't look that bad. I'm kind of getting excited here. 2 little ratfish fillets. That's actually skinning pretty easy. Ooh, this is looking good. All right, so we're gonna prepare this ratfish for the breading, and we gotta make sure that the breading sticks. So what we're just gonna use is a little bit of mayo. And I like to just give a little bit of hot sauce in there. There we go. This is like absolutely my total favorite, so sprinkle a little of that here. Don't need a whole lot because we don't have that much meat. All right, and something I've learned is that if you use a little bit of olive oil and sprinkle that on top of your butter, it prevents it from burning, or it makes it a lot harder for it to burn. Yeah, let me know in the comments how many of you would try this right now. I think this looks delicious. The only things that we're gonna do to it are throw in a little bit of my Danish sea salt. We're gonna keep it really simple. Then just a little bit of pepper. So let's go ahead and dig in. There's only one thing left to do, huh? So the first bite we're just gonna do completely without the onion. I just really want to taste this fish. A little spongy, earthy. It's funny, on Wikipedia it said that it has an unpleasant aftertaste. I don't taste anything unpleasant at all. I mean, it's pretty pleasant. The texture is just a little bit weird. All right, let's try a piece here with some onion. Check this out. All right, guys, I'm gonna give this my verdict now. And my verdict is that Wikipedia is wrong. There is no like unpleasant aftertaste at all. Like Chimaeras, yeah, they're actually kind of tasty. So you guys feel free to enjoy some of my other videos. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys next week for the next fishing adventure. Until then, you guys know it, fish on, baby.